Hey guys and gals, sweet project cars here with cool, trick, and affordable ways for the do-it-yourselfer and simple ways. Today we're doing the road rash on your wheels. We're going to share with you a few of our secrets that make it really quick to be able to take care of somebody scuffing your wheel against the curb. And you do it wider than the scratch to blend it. And you don't press real hard, especially with this wheel. Nice and light. Now there is some of the gouging right here. You can't really see it because of the reflection of the light. Very, very lightly. We're going to change our tip here. These are really cool, like Scotch locks. Julio, tell them where all the tools are for this job.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción de video para todas las herramientas.
Thank you, Julio Cesar Chavez. Glad to have you back to work. Now we're going to slow it down on this one, so hopefully you got your pen and paper out, or just save the video so you can go back to it. We're going to go down to 5 on our setting right here. Now the reason we're using these, they're more forgiving than sandpaper when you're doing the smaller ones like this right here. And you want to make sure you don't do any flat spots. You want to make sure you keep the edge where it's supposed to be. So you kind of rotate the bit up on top to make sure you keep that rounded edge there. Now we go and boost it up to about almost 15 to finish it out. Now if you're doing this to make money, you can charge about $20 to $25 per brash. I don't mean per wheel, I mean for every one that you work on. Every per brash you do, this is 20 to 25 bucks. And you push a little harder with this wheel, it won't hurt anything. We're going to go with our polishing wheel. And of course, what do you think we're going to use? You got it. We're running that on the same speed, right around 10 to 12 right here. Now these wheels are coated, so this is the only way it's going to happen though. So we're trying not to disturb the coating too much. Best way is to have the whole wheel bead blasted, remove all the coating, and then keep them polished. But this is the way Cadillac and most of the manufacturers deal these days. That is basically done. I'm going to wipe it down with a towel, and then I'll bring the camera up and show you. Can I do it more? Yes, but because I'm doing the video, I'm going to speed it up a little bit for you. All right, now you see where we need to use the first wheel I used longer. But you see the coating between the shiny aluminum and then this grayer part? That's the coating. So what we're going to do is go over it again, buff this in more with the first wheel I use, get rid of all these nicks, and try not to come down into this coating too far. I don't know why they do that, but that's their protection for it. But when you have curb rash like this, there's no way to take it out without affecting the coating. So we're just going to try to make it look as good as possible. But it sure has a nice shine to it. You can see it shining right there. Now we're going to hit where those nicks are and flatten the top out just a little bit more. I'm going to turn the light on so we can really see. I'm sorry if it's affecting your viewing here. Like I said, go further past. Now we will go back to our second wheel we used. We're going to take out the larger scratches now. Drop the speed down again to about a 5. Alright. Now this is where you feel like a dentist. Yes, what flavor would you like? Oh, I'll have the cherry. What other ones do you have? Oh, mint. How about the taste of Mother's mag and aluminum polish? But anybody can do this. Any novice. You can offer to do this for someone else and make a few extra bucks to pay for your tools. We always believe in that. Help somebody else out. Maybe they'll give you a little tip. Or say, hey, I'll do that for you for 20 bucks. And that pays for your tools. So there's always where there's a will, there's a way. Not bad. All right, now you can see all the scratches are out. There's no ridge here, which is really good, but this is the coating and this is the bare aluminum. But the scratches are gone. You cannot see them. We call this caterpillar crazing. What happens is the chloride and the salt get in behind the coating and start working its way in there like a caterpillar eating its way up a tree bark. It's all squiggly. And it's just a matter of time before your whole wheel looks just like that right there. That's why you need your NH oil right there. Spray the back side of your wheels and this will never happen. Spray the front of them if you're in heavy salt and chloride. Keep them sprayed down. Don't go through the car wash, and I'll guarantee your wheels will clean right up in the spring and they'll look brand new. You see the curb rash right here? It's gouged right in. Because this is coated, you can work on this edge here, but it's the only edge you can work on because you can get away with this being sanded and down to the aluminum versus touching any of this area here. I'll show you. We're going to use sandpaper on this. All right, and if you look real close, you can see the gouge here, here, and here. All right, now I'm going to stop there because I want to get the camera up close so you can see. All right, there's one gouge right there. Right there. And you just keep sanding on it until you get it all down. You do a wide path all the way across, but you can see that one right there. And you have to keep going evenly across here until you get that out. This is the only area you can do this in. As I said, once you touch down in here where it's been painted or powder coated, then you've just changed everything. Luckily on the Cadillac, it was polished aluminum looking enough that what coating we did take off, you can barely even tell. So that's how you do it. But if you have aluminum like this bike right here, then you can do this all day long. Just like that bike, it's all aluminum. There's no coating on it. It's pure Alcoa aluminum.